What is up, everybody? This is StarTax here, and today is going to be kind of a serious video. It was a video I wanted to make a long time ago, actually. A video talking about a lot of things going on in our world today, and I didn't make it before because it's very serious, and I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of hate on it. That's why. But I've decided, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and make it because I feel like it needs to be said, and it's basically a video about how I believe and what I think people should do, should change, and I really just don't, I really just want to get it out there, and I was honestly kind of afraid of how this was going to portray me on YouTube or in any, light. And I finally decided, you know what, let's just go ahead and make the video. Now, please, just go ahead and watch the video to the end. If you hate it, you hate it. If you don't agree with me, you don't agree with me. I just want to get it out there and say what I have to say, how I feel things are and how I think we could change them. Now, so one of the things that is going on in our world that is really messed up is hate. There's a lot of hate going around, and a lot of people don't want to accept that there's hate going around, but there is. There's hate on so many different things. There's hate on. There's a lot of debates on and hate on race, religion, politics, all these different things. So let's go ahead and hit religion first. Now, this is going to be a very big topic and very serious video, and I don't like doing these videos, but I just want to say what I've been keeping inside and kind of keeping to myself, or telling people around me just a little bit. And I'm like, what? I need to make a video on it and put it out there so everyone can see. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Okay, so religion. First of all, there's something I have to put out there about me so you guys can understand where I'm coming from and how we can do this. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's, oh. So, first off, I'm a Christian. I believe in God, but not in the conventional way. It's complicated. Let's just put it that way. Now, the way I see, Christians acting this is gonna sound so bad. I'm gonna get hate from this from so many people. I know I am. They're not acting the best way, and there's some that are and some that aren't. And I just want to put out my little, 2 cents in, and the way I see things. So first off, as far as Christians go, gay marriage. I know there's a lot of people against that, and I'm not. I'll tell you why. I know there's things in the Bible, you can quote scripture, whatever you want to do. I'm just putting how I see things and how I interpret them, because everyone always says you can interpret the Bible in many different ways, and I do that. Now, I'm not going to talk about the Bible. I'm just going to put points out there and what I think, because that's a whole other topic for another day. And I don't even want to make videos on anything like this. I just want to go ahead and put this out there. Enough rambling on, though. Let's go ahead and do this. So first off, like I was saying, gay marriage. Now, there's a lot of people that are against that. I'm not, because I look at it this way. If another man, another woman, whatever, love each other. So if a man and a man love each other as much as I love my wife, how am I going to tell them not to be together? You can't do that. If someone loves somebody that much in that way, there's nothing wrong with that. I see love as a beautiful thing no matter what. So you can't go and don't turn that around. I know people are going to turn that around. Don't turn that around. Don't be stupid. I'm talking about, So anyways, if a woman and a woman and a man, if they love each other as much as you love your wife or husband, why don't they have the right to be together? Honestly, tell me that they can't. And if you can, you're wrong. And it's dumb to think that way. I'm sorry, it is. It is. It absolutely is. Really think about it. If another man loves another man as much as you love your wife or your husband, why can't they be together? Now, I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for all this. I keep saying that though. Another thing is other religions and convincing people, to believe that way. Look at it this way. Why am I Christian? And I'll give you the straight up, down to earth, most realist answer you'll ever get. I was raised that way. I was raised in church. I was raised around the Bible. That's why I'm Christian. It's honestly it. I am what religion I am because I was raised that way. Why have I chose to keep believing that way? Because I've chosen to believe that way. That's why. I've looked at it, I've thought about everything logically, and looked at it critically, and I'm like, well, how is this going to affect me, not believing or believing? So I choose to believe because I honestly do believe in it. I'm just going to keep it at that. I'm not going to go any more into it. Just going to keep it that way. Trying to just make it short, simple, and concise on what my point I'm trying to make. And convincing, an atheist or another religion to convert to mine, I can't do that. I cannot do that. Why? Because I see their points. Why? Because if you look at a Buddhist, Muslim, whatever they are, and the reason they believe that, most likely it's because they were raised that way. So if they came up to me and asked me to convert, why would I convert? And why would they convert? No, if we were taught to believe this way, and if we're still deciding that based on looking at all other religions and looking at things logically, you can't change them. It's like no one's going to change you. So don't go and try and get people to believe in something they don't want to, or that they already have a faith in. I mean, in the Bible, I'm not trying to, bring it too much in here, but it says witness on others, not force. I'm never going to force anyone to believe anything. Why? Because they could be right. I could be wrong. I believe I'm right. But I could be wrong, right? Anyways, next part. And with atheists. So I've talked about, being raised and taught this way. Atheists. They look at things logically. They can't see it. They don't believe it. And then is there anything wrong with that? No, there's not. If there's no proof of something, then why are they going to believe it? You have to look at things from everyone else's point of view and understand it. You can't just say, hey, do this, do this. No, you can, if they want to talk to you about it, you can tell them about your faith. I mean, you can witness on others, not force. Witness if they want to hear it. So, and that goes for all religions, Just kind of like, hey, if they want to hear about why you believe what you believe, tell them. That's all there is to it. You don't have to, you need to believe this because you have to. No. Look at it from their point of view. That's all you have to do. That's one of the main things in this video is look at other people's point of view instead of your own. That's all you got to do. It's that simple. Now, and I'm not going to hate on anyone's religion. I'm not going to judge anyone else's religion. Why? Because again, in the Bible, which I follow, it says, do not judge unto others. I'm not going to judge anybody based on what they believe. Why? Because another thing I look at, God gave us the freedom of will to choose what we want to choose, what we want to believe. And if they choose this way, that's their right. I'm not going to go and stomp on their right to choose what they want to believe, a way that they were taught from when they were little, like I was. That's not right. That's wrong. So I'm not going to say their religion's wrong. I'm not. I believe it's mine right, but I'm not going to go and say theirs is wrong. You understand what I'm saying? So that's really it on religion is do not, from a Christian standpoint, do not force onto others and don't try and push them into it. You can't do that. And don't go judge people because they were raised the same way you were, just under a different God or a different way. Another thing is religions hating on each other. I hate that. I hate that so much. I hate when atheists make fun of Christians. I hate when Christians make fun of atheists. I hate any religion making fun of any other religion. Why? That's not right. Think about it as that's someone's way of life in a different format, not like doing something taboo. Don't take this out of context. Don't flip it around because I'm not trying to say that. I'm just saying you can't, if, I'm just going to go and say it real quick. You can, satire, make fun of something just because it's funny, whatever. But to like really try and get down and dirty and just insult someone's way of life, that's not right. You might as well go make fun of, someone's heritage, That's something like, I don't, again, you can make jokes about kind of like funny way in a funny environment. Everyone's having fun with things like that. But thing like when you're trying to get serious and trying to hate on someone else, that's it. Don't hate on someone else's beliefs. That that's not okay. That's wrong. That's like hating on someone's race. Is that okay? No, that would definitely cause some red flags go up right away if it was someone's race. So why is it okay to do it with someone's religion? Unless, again, when it comes to religion, if a religion involves hurting people in any way, I don't like that. Like, again, I'm going to get a lot of hate from this. Christian Crusades, that was wrong. Stoning people, that was wrong. I'm going to say it because that's what I think. You can't go and just, it was a different time, but still, that's not okay. And I'm getting a little bit off topic, because I always do that. My mind goes a million different places at once, trying to think about different topics I want to hit and share with you guys. And I don't want this video to be too long, but it might get to that point. It might be too long. Just please watch it to the end and let me know if you agree with what I'm saying. So I've already talked about how I feel about religion and, sexuality already. And now I'm going to talk about one big thing that people are bringing up a lot. And I don't have any say on who's right, who's wrong, or I don't pick a side. No, I'm not doing that. What I'm going to say is, in regards to race, what I think, I don't see black, I don't see white, Hispanic, Asian. I see humans. I see family and friends. That's what I see. Family and friends. That's all there is. There's really no skin color to me, because we're all the same if you think about it. We have different ancestors. We have different backgrounds. But besides that, we're the same. I don't see us as, being different just because our skin color is different. That's the only thing that's different about us. That's literally it. Maybe the way we look at things is different. But that's it. Why are you going to hate on somebody just because their skin is not the same as yours? That's dumb to do that. That is so stupid. It is. To hate on someone just because their skin's not the same as yours. That, honestly, in my mind, makes no sense at all. So, if we could all just see it that way, family and friends, the human race, don't involve race in it. That's all there is to it. It's very simple if you think about it. I don't understand this race game. I don't. And I see things on social media all the time. Like, say, just for example, when they say, like, there's a L for white girls, a loss for white girls, an L for black girls, an L for Hispanic or Asian girls. That's stupid. You're involving race in it. Why? Why? Because it's funny? It's not funny. It's dumb. So, the way I'm putting it is, don't see race. See a friend or family member, brother, sister, however you want to say it, you can say it. Again, like I said, we're all the same. Don't be stupid. Don't make fun of someone because of their skin color. Don't make fun of someone because of their religion. Don't make fun of somebody for being a different sexual orientation than you are. All those things are stupid to make fun of. Or even bring into an argument. You don't do that. So, I feel like I've said everything I gotta say. And I hope that eventually we can all see this way. And I hope that we can better ourselves and look past all these minor differences. I've heard this term thrown around, the age of tolerance. I don't like that. I don't want to tolerate things. I want to accept things. I like the age of acceptance better. Accepting you based on, well, I'm not even going to say race, because I don't consider race. I don't consider that. Based on your religion and your sexuality. I don't see nothing wrong with that. I can see why people believe a different way. I can see why a man might love another man or a woman might love another woman. If they love each other as much as I love my wife, I'm not gonna say that's wrong. That's true love, honestly. And in regards to politics, I see a lot of people getting fight politics. Politics are dirty, and I hate politics. Go and say that right now. And the reason I hate politics is because there's two sides. There is Democratic and Republicans. Now, I'm going to get a lot of hate on this. I already know I am. But I don't follow any of those. I don't. The reason I don't is because look at it this way. Every time I see somebody pick a side, they pick either Democrat or Republican, they stick with that side, regardless of what's going on. Regardless if someone's going to, better the country on one side than the other. And Democrats are the same way. If you're a Democrat, like a politician and a Democrat, you're going to stick to Democrat all the way through. And you're going to pick Democrat every single time. That's stupid. The way I look at it is if we have a president or a candidate who is for the people and trying to do the best for the country, that's who I'm going to go for. But Republicans and Democrats aren't. Say if like the candidate who is those qualities I just mentioned is a Republican, Democrats aren't going to vote for them, most likely. Why? Because you want to put your own political party ahead of the rest to give yourself more power on both sides. Same with Republicans. Why? I mean, you got to pick what's going to be best for the country, not best for your political party. And that's what they do. And it's a fact. It's completely a fact that they do this. Now, you as a person, you might claim, a Republican, and then you see a Democrat that, you really like, and you go and vote for that. Yeah, you do that. Us regular civilians do that who aren't politicians. But I don't understand it. I don't. And everyone's blind to it. I actually heard someone acknowledge that. They're like, oh, well, hey, let's do what's best for the country, not just best for our political party. And I don't want to get too much in politics because politics are super, fickle. And I'm not about politics. I'm not. I'm totally out of I don't try and involve myself with that. And it's one of the worst topics you can bring up because it causes the most arguments. And I know I'm going to get probably a lot of hate on this video. Most likely not. But I hope we can change all these things. I hope we can make a better world. I hope we can become a better people. I hope we can change things. Or it could be just some small YouTuber talking to a mic and only having 3 people watch. If you guys agree with this, just share it. Just share it and see if anyone else agrees. And I hope a lot of you do. I hope it gets a lot of shares because a lot of people are thinking the same thing and are wanting to change things. And if that's true, we can change things. So, that's about it, you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you agree with what I'm saying. Hopefully I make a complete fool of myself. Hopefully I don't have a lot of hate for this. I just want everybody to accept everybody for who they are, what they are. Not based on what they believe or what color they are, but based on who they are as a person. So I will see you guys in the next video, and I hope you guys are having a great day. This is Tire Tactics, signing out.